Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. This podcast is part of my journey to improve my English. For now, I'm reading, but my goal is to speak more naturally over time. Today, I want to talk about a very important topic inequity in health. Health is something we all need, but not everyone has the same access to it. Inequity in health affects millions of people around the world, often in ways that are invisible or normalized. Health inequity refers to unfair and avoidable differences in health between different groups of people. These differences are not random. They are often linked to social, economic, and environmental factors. For example, where someone is born, how much money they earn, their level of education, or their access to health services can strongly influence their health outcomes. Health inequity is not just about illness, it is about opportunity, prevention, and quality of life. One of the clearest examples of health inequity is access to health care. Some people can easily visit a doctor, receive preventive care, and get treatment on time. Others face long waiting times, high costs, or a lack of health services in their communities. When access is limited, health problems are often detected too late. This leads to more serious conditions that could have been prevented with early care. Health is deeply connected to social and economic conditions. People who live in poverty often face more health risk. They may live in unsafe environments, have limited access to nutritious food, or experience chronic stress. These conditions increase the risk of illness over time. Health inequity, in this sense, is not only a medical issue, but also a social one. Education plays an important role in health. People with more education often have better access to information about disease prevention, healthy habits, and available services. Health literacy helps individuals make informed decisions about their own care. When people lack clear information or face communication barriers, they are more likely to experience poor health outcomes. This is especially important for vulnerable populations, where a person lives can strongly affect their health. In rural or underserved areas, health services are often limited or far away. Transportation costs and lack of specialists make access even more difficult. As a result, people living in these areas may receive less preventive care and fewer treatment options. Certain groups are more affected by health inequity. Children, older adults, people with disabilities, and marginalized communities often face additional barriers to healthcare. These barriers can include discrimination, lack of adapted services, or limited social support. Addressing health inequity means paying attention to the specific needs of these populations. Health inequity matters because health is a basic human right. When some people consistently experience worse health outcomes, society is a whole is affected. As a whole is affected. Reducing health inequity improves not only individual lives, but also community well-being and social cohesion. A healthier society is a more just and resilient one. Addressing health inequity requires action at many levels. This includes improving access to healthcare, investing in education, and addressing social determinants of health. It also requires listening to communities and involving them in decision-making processes. Change makes time, but awareness is an important first step. To conclude, inequity in health is a complex and serious issue. It reminds us that health is not only about biology, but also about fairness, opportunity, and dignity. Reflecting on health inequity helps us become more aware of the systems we live in and the change that are needed. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.